trait that I find most attractive in a man. This is so bad. When they're like unavailable, but also kind of like seeing other women.
Her response, the reason why she's so reluctant to say it is because it reveals an unflattering reality about female nature.
Yep.
What you're expressing right now is something called social proof. Women don't like to admit this, but they like guys that have other women. Every single girl at this table likes men that can attract other women.
Oh, for
So
sure.
girls never want to admit that shit. That's like me saying like, oh yeah, I don't like big titties. That's a lie. Every guy likes big titties, bro. Like that's just what it is.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. Today, we are going to be discussing toxic traits and the fact that women try to act like, that's toxic masculinity, and they shouldn't do this and they shouldn't do that. The very things that they say men think men shouldn't be doing is exactly what they're attracted to. That first clip, I've discussed this on my channel many a time. Social proof, it is a real thing. I actually showed this myself, I want to say maybe about a month or so ago, when I was showing people the difference between the amount of viewers that I was getting for putting up pictures of the girl that I was dating in Colombia versus the pictures that I would just put up with just myself. So, if that ain't gonna tell you that this is a real thing, I don't know what will. But I got a few more clips that back up exactly what we talk about. Let's keep it moving.
Had a fight, how would you make it up to me? Contestant number 1.
Hey, how are you?
I missed you.
So I would gaslight you into you thinking you're the problem, and then I would abuse you emotionally till you get to a point where you only get satisfaction from me and if I tell you look good or anything like that, and then I would start slightly treating you better, so you think I'm changing, and then it would be this off and on until you're almost hooked for life, and I'm like almost like a drug to you, where even when you're not around me and we break up, like you're yearning for me like nicotine. Oh, and if that doesn't work, I'd go to a movie.
If all else fails, a movie. Okay.
All right, who are you most attracted to?
The first one in the black jacket.
You said the first one in the black jacket, or did you say the guy behind him?
Can't make this up. This man just sat here with the straightest face, told this woman how he will manipulate her and gaslight her into believing exactly what it is that he wants her to believe. He will boost her up just to tear her down to boost her up again. And who did she choose in the end?
Now do you understand why I continuously, and I'm gonna ram this in your head until y'all guys get it, bro. Stop having sympathy and empathy for these women, man. Like a different perspective just said, shout out to a different perspective, because I watch his content sometimes too. Even with everything he said, and you saw the look on her face, she's kind of like, what? Still ended up choosing him. Still.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
And these women wonder why passport bros exist. Like, seriously? I mean, like, for the female detractors, y'all think it would really be hard for us men to tell other men to do exactly what he did in order to get the women that we want? Y'all don't think we know this shit? We're just tired of the games. Like, you got genuine good dudes out here that will do what they supposed to do, hold themselves accountable, and keep it pushing because we're just grown-ass men. But you got a guy like that who literally told you that he is gonna manipulate you. And you would rather have that. And you wanna know why, fellas? Because she would rather be on that roller coaster of emotions than be with a guy that ain't gonna play any games and got his shit together, because there's no emotional roller coaster. because those kind of men value peace. And women see peace as boring. That's why these women are attracted to these kind of men, because they see that as exciting. Then when they get in their 30s and 40s, done hit the wall, and then y'all see that really ain't no good for you long term. Now you want the men that's gonna act right. Then by then it's too late. Let's keep it moving.
I'd rather be a mom before I be a wife.
Really? That is very interesting. Wow.
I just rather cater to a child than
a husband.
And when you're a wife,
you don't need to get
no, but when you just think when you're a wife, you're a mom. You still have to find time to be yourself, and I'd rather just find time to be a mom and just be myself as of right now. I'd rather be a mom right now. So
that's a very interesting point of view.
Y'all got a question?
Translation: I'd rather be a mom instead of a wife, because if I'm a wife, that means I have to answer or be considerate of another man's feelings, versus if I'm just a mother, that child got to do whatever the hell I say. That's basically what she meant. This is all about control, man. This is all about control. And y'all know I preach this on my channel all the time, man. These women, they do not want leaders. They don't. They only want you to be a leader, and they only want you to be masculine when it's convenient for them. That's why I played that clip about the emotional intelligence thing with the whole situation with Samantha Lee and Tyrese. Like, I didn't just play that clip because the video was about Samantha Lee. Because like dude said, y'all only want emotional intelligence when it's convenient for you. Everything is about convenience when it comes to these Western modern women, man. They really don't care, bro. They don't care. And if you think I'm lying, man, I'm gonna show y'all this last clip, and we gonna end it on that note. Because these stats right here, and y'all know I'm all about the numbers, man. Men lie, women lie, men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. Check this out.
We have all watched the Whatever podcast. We have all seen Fresh and Fit. You've at least seen clips of them if you haven't watched full episodes.
This stupid.
So it should not be surprising that women are having more premarital sex than ever before. Thanks to an awesome article written by my friend Gina Florio over at EV Magazine, I learned that per a 2016 report, the number of women with 10 plus premarital partners has more than doubled in 30 years. Now, I'm not a prude. I don't care if you are a virgin when you get married. It's not my life. It's not my prerogative. But ladies, 10 plus. We can all agree that's a bit much. But here's the report: counterintuitive trends in the link between premarital sex and marital stability. In the 1970s, only 2% of women had more than 10 sexual partners. Then the sexual revolution took off, and those numbers just continued to increase. Fast forward to the 2010s, and 18% of women now have a body count more than 10. And guys, the kicker is, this survey, it came out in 2016. It only went up to 2013. Imagine what these numbers are now.
I don't like where this is going.
10 years later, when we see people my age saying that they've slept with 15 different guys. And we've covered these numbers before, but by 2030, it's predicted that 45% of women will be unmarried and childless. And why do you think that is? Well, it's because we've been told that, men are trash, and that our career is the only thing that matters, and that marriage and children will inhibit that. That is biologically unnatural for women. Like, look at this chart from the Wall Street Journal about values in America. This is scary. Percent of people who say these values are very important to them. Patriotism gone down, religion gone down. Having children, like, the whole chart is important, but let's look at that quadrant. It is a straight line down. I mean, since 1970, marriage rates have declined 60%. While simultaneously, the numbers of women sleeping around have been skyrocketing.
It would appear we have a vicious cycle on our hands.
Like, no wonder women are sleeping around at these rates. No wonder they're not getting married. They don't value it. They don't care. We've been lied to about this. I remember being in high school and being so turned off by the incredibly sexual and promiscuous behavior of all the girls around me that I started to act incredibly masculine and tomboyish, more than I really was, because I didn't see any alternatives. And then in college, I remember being weird for not using Tinder. They don't haze people in UCLA sororities, but I remember after I rushed, people thought it was so strange that I had never been on a dating app that I was told to do it, and that was going to be my, quote, hazing. by my big and, you know, all my friends there. Women have been lied to about hookup culture being empowering for years now. We have been lied to about marriage being oppressive and detrimental to your womanhood and your life and your career, and we have been taught that our value is literally synonymous with our sex appeal, even though we're supposed to hate men and the patriarchy. That's all bullshit.
You lose. And you know and you want to know the shitty part about it? They're still gonna point finger at the man and say it's our fault. But these women are so stuck in that ways that what they don't realize is that it's only a small percentage of men that have benefited from this hookup culture. It's only a small percentage of men that have benefited from the promiscuity and the sexual liberation of women. But yet and still, y'all still want to throw all men in the same bus and say we're all trash. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description and pinned in the comments. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.